solar will power this freezer and fridge for days. Hey everybody, welcome back to Pickens Party of 5. Today I'm going to give you a walkthrough of our new camper, the Grand Design Transcend Xplor 247bh. First, we're going to walk through the door. So here is the front. You come directly into the kitchen. Tons of cabinet space. But let's talk about functionality for the family. How many times are you like, where am I going to put my shoes? Or you trip over shoes? Look, there are shoe cubbies, electronic holders, whatever you want to do, and 2 drawers that hold a lot of things. And then this really nice countertop to just put whatever. Also next to the door are handy dandy little hooks for your purses, dog leashes. Once you get into the kitchen, you'll find all of your little convenience center right here. This will tell you how full your battery is, how much fresh water you have, how much is in your black water tank, and then your 2 gray tanks. We have 2 gray tanks. One is for the bathroom sink. The other one is for the kitchen sink. This is ceiling light. You've got your exterior light, which is by an awning. We do have an awning, which you find that right here. The water pump, this is only turned on if you're boondocking. So right now we're not hooked up to electric and we need to use this for the water. Then you have gas and electric. So this is to run the water heater. Here is the bedroom for the parents.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Each side you have plugs, and over here you have USB ports. Here is our closet. Lots of space as well. See how deep it is? Very deep. Then you have this storage space up on top. This is usually where we put our pants or socks or anything like that. And you can find the exact same thing on the other side. You also have a door, so you have privacy. Now let's talk kitchen. We came from a pop-up. You know that. You know our story. Can I just tell you how excited I am about a kitchen? Specifically, this fridge and freezer. Ice cold. Look at this. It's a real freezer. It's not a cooler. Fridge. Tons of space. It's very, very deep. Now let's talk specifics about this fridge and freezer. A huge selling point for us, starting with the 21 models, the fridge and freezer is already hooked up to solar power. So if you're not hooked up to your truck, there's an inverter and everything, yes, it would power the fridge and freezer. But if you are boondocking and you're not using electric, the solar will power this freezer and fridge for days. That's every boondocker's dream. We also have the stovetop and oven. Pretty big for a camper, I would say. And then we have a microwave and then the air vents. Lots of space. Cabinets. Deep. Lots and lots of space. Coming from the pop-up camper, I cannot express about how much space we have in here. We haven't even filled all of the cabinets yet. You also have a little spot up here. And then this is what I call our snack drawer. It's filled with snacks. Then you got another cabinet right here. And that is deep. That's the same depth of the refrigerator that you would find. And this is called the pet drawer. There's like an insert where you could put the dog bowls and everything in. For me, I had a hard time finding drawers that this silverware set would fit in. It wouldn't fit in the drawers by the door. So I went ahead and just put it in here, put in some cooking supplies. And if you look on top, there are lights and then a vent with a fan that you can turn on. And then there's also a light under here. Check out how awesome this sink is. Okay, turn it on. You even have the spray option. Another cool thing I really like are the skylights in here. And I'm going to go ahead and show you before I forget. So you do have, I would call this a semi skylight. This is actually the vent, but you can pop it in to get more light. And you know, I have these closed. So if I open this up, just check out the light. Same with over there. But this skylight and the one in the bathroom really makes a difference with the brightness in the camper, especially if you're boondocking. You don't have to worry about using up your battery because you have enough light with your skylights, and they're really cool. Show off these cabinets. They're empty. Trust me, I will fill them. I already told the kids I found the cabinet for our school stuff. We'll fill it up. And then you also have cabinets over here. In this cabinet, you do have a radio, CD, and DVD player. The TV comes stock with the camper. It's wired to the DVD player. You just slide it in and it's ready. And it already comes with an antenna that you can find up on the roof. So this camper can sleep up to 9 people.
Oh, what are you doing here?
So this does convert to a bed, and the couch does too, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is. These pillows off. You ready for this? Bam! Done! That's simple! Watch how easy it is to put away. We do have drawer space under here. Very big. Same on the other side. And then you also have cabinet space underneath the bed. This is where I put the bedding and everything for the couch bed. These are the heater vents. The heater vents are on the floor level, but they're not on the ground. So they're not a crumb collector. Isn't that nice? We have been able to test the heater and the air conditioner because we've been in 2 different climates. The air conditioner will freeze you out, and the heater is very, very, very warm. It's been nice. Over here, these are the kid bunks.
Oh, what are you doing here?
These are equivalent to about a full-size bed. Let's talk storage again. This area underneath the bunks holds a huge amount of stuff. So we've been using cubbies for the kids' clothes and just random storage things. Now, as you can tell, we did not choose a camper with a slide, and we were very strategic about that because after having a pop-up, we know that different things can go wrong, and we want to have the opportunity to just pull in anywhere to camp, like Cracker Barrel or Bass Pro Shops. If you have a slide out, you usually can't slide or pop anything up. This we can park, get in here, and we've been using it, and it's been so nice. We don't even use gas station bathrooms. We park for gas. We all use this bathroom. It is so nice. So let's check out the bathroom. Here is the bathroom. What's nice about the bathroom, there are a ton of little cubbies. They are very, very deep. So if I put my hand all the way in, I can't touch the back. I'm gonna knock everything over. So it's at least the length of my fingertips to my shoulder. It does make it a little hard to reach things, but once I get some cubbies that fit in here, I could easily just slide it out. It's very nice for toilet paper storage. You can keep it right by the toilet and not drill in a toilet paper holder in your wall. Here's the sink and a mirror. I did not have a mirror before. There is nice space in here and space down here, and the shower. The shower does have pretty good pressure. And then here's the door, but it's a squeegee door, and it squeegees all the little water droplets off. And then we have a toilet. So that's it for the inside. Now let's take a look on the outside. The space in this front area is huge. And to kind of compare to what we all fit in here, we had the back of Matt's truck bed completely filled. And as you can see, all that's left is the cooler. We were able to fit 3 scooters, our grill, drill, buckets, rugs, tools, just helmets, so much stuff fits underneath here. Here is the ladder. You can climb up to stargaze. Here you will find the black and gray water tanks for the bathroom, and Matt is going to flush this out for the first time, so I'm sure I'll video that. I hope he doesn't get any poop on him. The vents, and then over here you'll find our hose door. That way you can still keep this locked but feed the hose in for the water. This is, you know, if you're going to be hooked up to city water. This is if you want to fill up your fresh water tank. This is the battery disconnect, so if you flip it to off, that's going to disconnect your battery completely, so you won't be running your refrigerator and everything for if you're in storage, satellite and cable hookups, and then an outlet. This also comes with 2 propane tanks, which is nice. So if you were using it for heat and you ran out, it would automatically switch to the other one, so you can take the other one to get it refilled. So that's it. That's our Grand Design Transcend Xplor 247bh. We hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe because we have many adventures ahead, many more reviews, and you don't want to miss out.